Hello, everybody. Today I'm back again with another poem. The poem is The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. As usual, I will read out few lines about the poet. Walter Whitman Jr., born in 1819, was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. He is considered one of the most influential poets in American literature. Whitman incorporated both idealism and realism in his writings and is often called the father of free verse. Now that we know a bit about the poet, let me recite the poem. The poem starts like this. "And who art thou?" said I to the soft falling shower, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated. "I am the poem of art," said the voice of the rain, "eternal arise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. I descend to lap the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. For song, issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, rector on like duly with love returns." That's how the poem ends. Now it's time to discuss about the poem. So, you see, the poem here explores the themes of renewal and the selfless contribution of natural forces, here illustrated through rain, in maintaining balance and harmony in the world. Now let's proceed with the discussion about the poem line-wise. By now you must have realized that the poem is a conversation between the poet and the rain. And since the poem is not divided into any stanzas, we are going to discuss the same while taking few lines at a time. In the first two lines, the poet asks the rain about his identity. And surprisingly, the rain responds. The poem therefore finds it strange to report the response, as it knew rain is not a living being that can speak. In the next three lines, it is about the response to the poet's question, where the rain describes itself as the poem of earth. The rain explains that it rises eternally from the land and sea in the form of vapor, ascends to the sky, changes its form into clouds, and then again falls back to earth. And despite undergoing changes, its essence remains unchanged. Now the next four lines. In these lines, the rain narrates how it returns to earth, refreshing and nourishing the land by washing away dust and facilitating seeds previously dormant to sprout. It highlights the rain's essential role in sustaining life and promoting growth. Now, let's go to the last two lines. These lines are said by the poet, but these are not part of the conversation between the rain and the poet. This line compares rain to a song. The poet points out that both rain and song originates from a source, fulfills their purpose, and eventually returns to their origin, whether acknowledged or not. And this analogy emphasizes that both nature's processes and creative expression continue, regardless of human recognition. This cyclical journey also reflects the rain's timeless, self-sustaining nature, much like a poem or song completing its creative cycle by returning to its origin. So we can see that through this poem, the poet, with the help of rain, highlights the cyclical nature of life and creation, the relationship between nature and creativity, and the idea of selfless service. I hope you have understood the poem. In case there is anything you have not understood, feel free to submit your queries on the comment box below. Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye bye.